ship. Those are our friends. I don't think that we can control them specifically, but we don't really have a need of controlling them specifically. Are you good? If not, let's get good. It's Wednesday night, and instead of playing Wasteland 2 tonight, I am actually doing a couple of good looks. This is the second one I've recorded for tonight, and this is the Last Federation. In the interest of full disclosure, I was given a key for the Last Federation and the Lost Technologies DLC. Now, this game is incredibly interesting to me. I haven't had as much time as I'd like to sit down and really work with it, but what we're going to do is we are going to start a new solar system quick start, and we're just going to run through it. Now, this is the standard game mode. This is Federation Formation. I am the last of the murdered race of Hydrils. We took to the stars and shot down the manned launches of everyone else. My countrymen were the dictators of the solar system, so we kind of had it coming. Yes, that is me above, and you are me. This is our story. I was the sole survivor of a surprise attack by two other races thanks to a renegade mission I undertook betraying the other Hydrils to bring spacefaring technology to our potential rivals. Turns out when you strap rockets to a moon, you can catch even the dictators off guard. Wow, okay. My ultimate goal, the creation of a peaceful, unified federation of planets. Only then can we be safe from the kinds of atrocities my race committed, and the kinds that were committed against us. Naturally, upon my crash landing at this planet, I was placed in captivity, having no concept of my strength. They did not realize that I was merely waiting. I waited for years. Stardate, First 1 Proto 3000. My dream of a universal federation is as alive as ever, and now the Acutians have finally gotten themselves into orbit. After spending so much time with me as a peaceful captive, they were ill-prepared for my escape. I have commandeered the first prototype executor, and now the Acutians are in hot pursuit. The Acutians are still in the process of ramping up their space industry, so that gives me a short window of opportunity, but soon their mechanical CEOs will be looking to make planetary acquisitions. These dangerous, amoral robots destroyed the last remnants of my race after the Evux almost wiped us out. Having them as my enemy was a given, I think. Here they come. I outclassed this force so severely that it will be almost impossible to lose, so now is a good time to put my ship through its paces. But I still have to be careful. If they manage to take out my ship, I will be just as dead now as later. It's always your lonely flagship plus whatever NPC allies you can muster versus an indeterminate number of foes. Combat is turn-based with everyone moving and acting at the same time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of move through this tutorial because I've been through it before. And this is the space combat for this game. So that right there is our movement thing. If we hit shift, it'll put a line or a curve in our movement so we could move like that. Now, once we've decided on our movement, we have 3 different weapons to select from. We have the minigun, the energy blaster, and the gravity lance. We get more as we go too. And if we mouse over these guys, you'll see down here on the screen it says your DPS against this. First, energy blaster. That tells me that I want to have the energy blaster active. And I'm going to switch my targeting mode to fire at the selected ships, and then I'm going to select that ship. We're not going to hit it unless they zoom in, but even if they don't zoom in, we're still firing at them. There we go, we actually got some good hits there. Okay, so we can see where their shots are going, and we can try to dodge those if we want, and I think we will. We'll go that way, and then keep shooting with our energy weapon. Why do I not have any sound? Why is there no sound? Do I have the sound turned off for some reason? Oh, I do. Apologies, everyone. Okay, sound is back on. There we go. Take a shot. Go, 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 go. Alright, the enemy's shield is down. So now that their shields are down, if we mouse over them next turn, we will see that they are, in fact, no longer weakest to our energy blaster. Now they're weak to our gravity lance. So we're going to fly towards them, and we're going to switch to our gravity lance right here, which I use the hotkey 3 to select, and then we're going to target him and blast him. Now we're taking slight hits to our shield the whole time we're doing this, but we are working him down, and that is the goal. And our objectives are up here at the top. Right now we want to destroy all flagships. There's also these little ships right here. Now if we look at them, they're weak to the minigun, so I'm going to switch to the minigun, and we'll probably kill all 3 of these guys in one go. Oh, good. Now there's even more medium ships in there. I'm going to wrap around and try to take these medium ships out first. Basically, I'm trying to reduce the number of ships that can be shooting at us at a time. And once that's done, we'll focus in on flags. There we go. Now we're going to focus in on this flagship. Using the energy blaster, we will bring the shield down. Now this combat is really, really nifty and cool, and it's a total blast. And when you're in like a really big space battle, there's nothing but projectiles be in a space battle perfectly. Oh, and we've unlocked power management. I'm gonna skip the tutorial because it'll take a little while. Basically, the way that power management works is it's these little pegs up here. This is offense, this is shields, this is movement. Now we're right on top of him, so we don't really need that much movement, and they haven't really damaged our shields, so I'm gonna put that extra power into our weapons. And what that'll mean is that we will deal even more damage to them and possibly bring them down faster. I think we might kill them this next round. We should get them. Yeah, we got them right there. Okay, so now we are far away from our enemies, so I'm going to pull that back down and go ahead and put that there. And actually, since we're probably not going to hit, I'm going to put 2 more into shields to hopefully recover that 1 pip of shield we're missing right there. And there we go, go, come on. Nice, we recovered the 1 pip of shield. And now we are close, so we don't need the movement. And I'm going to put it back into power. And we should just be able to wear this guy down. Now, I don't want to do that. I want to pull kind of a sharper turn. Okay, I can't. We don't have enough movement. That's okay. Again, nice, easy shots. And then we're going to come up this way. Is he still? Yeah, he's still energy blaster. Get him. Bring those shields down. Shields are down. That means it's time for us to switch to our gravity lance. That is different for different ships, so while it works for this fight, it won't work for every fight. And we will get another one. Oh, there we go. We won. So we can end the combat in victory. The Acutians lost 10 base power, 28 effective power, and 1 armadas. We took 19 turns. We took a total of 161,994 shield damage. 43 hostile ships participated. We destroyed 21 of them. Credit gained by destroying them was 151, and we lost 2 influence with the Acutians. This attack took 0.45 solar months, 9 seconds of relative time. Rescued 10 Acutian pilots from escape pods. That's actually valuable. Those Acutian pirates can be returned to the Acutians for free to raise our sort of influence with them, or we can sell them back for credits. Now, here's where this game gets really different, right? So this is totally a 4X-y kind of game, except this is the place where it gets kind of sweet. It is 4X, and it's not, because typically when I sit down to play a 4X game, we all know what the eventual outcome usually is. It's war. It's everybody killing everybody. It's straight up war. Now, in this game, it's not like that, not at all. In fact, this game is so very much different. Okay, yeah, we know we need to make credits. I'm going to go ahead and hire a diplomat for 10 credits here. And then I'm going to return their prisoners. I can exchange them for some credits, or I can just do a free return, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give them 10 prisoners back, which will bring our disapproval down a little bit to disapproval. Here we go. That's good enough for now. So the reason I say this is different from most of those games is because most of those games we prepare to go to war. That's what a 4X is. It's build up and go to war. Not in this game. This is exactly the opposite. We are the UN, folks. We are the United Nations, and our goal is to make all of these different systems spacefaring and get them to be friends with each other. So that is a completely different thing, right? And we're trying to make a federation out of those. So if I come in here, our computer advisor will suggest allies based on the compatibility we have with their planets. So right now he's telling me I want to be friends with the Peltians, the Skylaxians, and the Burlus in that order. He's also telling me the top 3 powers outside the Federation, which are Acutians, Burlus, and Thraxians. Okay, so I'm going to aim for the Peltians first, and if we mouse over, that's the Burlus homeworld, that's the Evoc homeworld, Andor, Skylaxian, Orion, Thraxian, Peltian. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, and that'll give us some new missions. First, I'm going to hire a diplomat, and then I'm going to do this. Friendly intervention, deliver spacefaring technology, and gain 14,000 credits. Those are great starting credits, and it will get us great influence with these guys. However, if we get caught by the spy probes of the Acutians, we will lose 30 influence with them. And you'll see how that works once we get in here. Okay, so if I zoom out a whole bunch, we can look around. These are spy drones. They will fire shells that we have to get around. That is our drop point. Ooh, that is crappy. So for this, I don't want any weapons at all because we're not shooting. Like, shooting is not a thing. Movement is the only thing that really matters right here. So we're going to go all movement with a little bit of shields. And we're going to try to get as much range out of that movement as we can. Forward. Okay, and when I do that next, I need to make sure that I set hold fire because we don't want to shoot them. If we shoot them, that will alert them to our presence just like anything else would. So we got to avoid those shots, basically. Maybe we come up and around. That might actually be our best bet, just to come up hopping around this spy thing. Whoop. Going up and around. We're making it. We have the speed. We can do it. Go. Oh, we did it. Go down. Don't get hit in the crossfire. Where's our goal? Our goal's down there. Alright, so now we're just trying to make sure we don't get hit in the crossfire. And we get down here. Perfect. We'll be there in just a second. There we go. We successfully jettisoned documents that will give them spacefaring
The
technology.
Peltians are now spacefaring. They are soft and weak. However, they have a penchant for blowing things up from orbit. They may be easy allies to win over.
Okay, so they're now spacefaring, they're soft and weak, but they have a penchant for blowing things up, which is wonderful, because now they're our friends. Okay, so they are really good friends with us now, because we just hooked them up. And I think what we're going to do right now is, we've already got a diplomat here, that's fine, we're just going to leave them be for right now. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to work on the Skylaxians next. And the reason why is because they are our next best allies. To do that, what we've got to do is come over to the Skylaxian homeworld here. And once again, we're going to hire a diplomat and do the bad thing of delivering spacefaring technology. Now here's the catch. We now have a chance to piss the Akutians off even more for -70 influence, or the Peltians for -5 influence, which is kind of crap. Okay, the -5 I'm not as worried about as the -70, but the catch is we just got to find a way to get in there without being caught. I think we're kind of okay with as much speed as we've got right now. Yeah. I think focusing it all on speed like that is going to be the key to successfully pulling these off. Now, honestly, I think the last time I tried this, I only managed to successfully make one person spacefaring without getting pegged. Here, I think we're good. I think we're going to make this. Go. Nice.
The Skylaxians
Awesome.
are now spacefaring. They
And
are
we've
an
unlocked
advanced
the
species
technology
and
tree.
disapprove of your race's past actions. However, they may just be the key to forming a federation, as their powers of persuasion over the other races are non-trivial.
Okay, so we got the best persuaders on our side now. So we have a technology tree that shows what tech we have, and there's certain techs that apply specifically to us, but a variety, well, the largest variety of the tech tree actually applies to our allies more than us. So it's benefits that we grant them by being friends with them. Okay, that's interesting. So that, I don't know what that means. Anyways, so basically what technologies we have that don't benefit us. So the stuff up here in space power benefits us. Everything else benefits our allies. And that's fine. That's exactly what we want. It gives our allies more reasons to be friends with us, basically, and we have the added ability to do this. Gift transfer, where we just give them all of our techs. And I'm going to do that with all of the first couple that we recruit. The main reason why is because we need to strengthen our bond with everybody, and then comes the really hard part, which is strengthening their bonds with each other. Now, who's our third recommendation? The Borlists. Okay, let's come back over here to the Peltians. Give them all the technologies we can, because those are useful. Yes, more technology. Take all the technology. Be our bestest friends, please. Okay, we're trusted with the Peltians now. That's good. And now we need to get the Burles into the sky. Now, if I'm not mistaken, people just don't like the Burles. We can see more information by mousing over them. Yeah, no, we're neutral with them right now. Let's go ahead and drop a diplomat, and then deliver them some spacefaring tech. Now, once again, we have a chance to piss off all of the people that we have given spacefaring tech so far, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, they're mad at me because I gave them tech and now I'm giving it to somebody else. Like, they want that military advantage more than anything, apparently. I'm not sure the best route around. We might go down like this to try to draw fire and then try to loop through the middle somehow. Oh god, I don't think I turned off firing. And we need to, because if we shoot them, it's just as good as them finding us. Let's go ahead and switch to that. And instead of moving like that, I'm going to go like that. Just a little bit of a bend to keep them guessing. Hold fire selected and good. Okay, so it looks like we should be able to skate right through the middle here. We're very, very fortunate. Go, scoot to the middle. No, don't get tagged, don't get tagged. We're about to get tagged right here, watch. I don't know who that is that's about to tag us. Okay, we got tagged by one person so far. Nice, so I think we got tagged by one Civ, and it may have been the Akutians.
The burlesque warlords are now spacefaring.
Yeah, the
Extreme caution
Akushans
is
are pissed.
advised.
They're disgusted
They
with me
seem
because
likely
I
to
gave
take
the
their
burst list.
constant internal wars to the solar stage.
Goody, so we just put the warmongers in space. That's awesome. Actually, these guys are going to be the biggest challenge for us to keep people friendly with because they generally just declare war on pretty much everyone. So we're going to give them all of our text once again to make them like us. And then we're going to check out our... Where is it? Racial relations. There we go. So right now we are friends with the Burlas, the Peltians, and the Skylaxians, and we are enemies with the Akushans. Now the problem is the Burlas are enemies with freaking everyone. They're disliked by everyone. The Peltians are neutral towards... The Peltians are neutral towards the Skylaxians and acquainted with the Burlas. They don't hate them though, which is good. And the Skylaxians are... They are neutral with the Burlust, and they are aloof with the Peltians. That's great. Okay, so to start with, what we're going to do is we are going to improve relations between the... It's tough. Do the Burlus and the Skylaxians to start with. Why can't we do the Peltians? Nothing you can say can make the Burlus or Thoraxians like the Andors or Peltians any better. That sucks. I wonder if we can come down here to the Peltians and try doing... Yeah, they can talk to the Burlus and make friends. Let's do that. And now we are assigned to that task, so we're on dispatch right now. Basically what that will do is if you look at our credits right there, they will continue to go down for as long as we do this. So I'm going to do about half of our credits, so about 20,000. And then I'm going to cancel the dispatch. And what we did there was we increased the influence with the Peltians. They are now approving of the Burlust, and the Burlus... Or wait, here we go. The Burlus are now acquainted, the Peltians are now celebrating the Burlust. So we've got some good relations going right there, and now we need to make them like the Skylaxians, and we will do that like this. Skylaxians, take action, and we're going to burn through our 20k one more time. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. And once we run out of money, this will automatically end. There we go. 17 solar months. The Burlus. Okay, so attitude. Burlus are now favored with the Skylaxians. Skylaxians are now friendly to the Burlus. Perfect. So if we come down to our race relations, you can see that things are getting a little bit less, negative between our good friends. Yeah, see, the Burlus are pretty much good with the Skylaxians and the Peltians. That is the beginnings of our federation. I'm going to look at the computer advisor again. We still have the best races there. We do want to add the Thoraxians in probably because they are a military power. Although we have the best military power, so I'm not super worried about it. Did we do good things for the Skylaxians already? Did we give them tech? We did give them tech. Okay, so now we need money, and we don't have any, and we've got to find a way to make some. So we can do that by assisting with people's armada constructions, which is very, very helpful in the long run. I think what we're going to do is we're going to assist somebody that has a bad armada, like these guys. And we're going to go ahead and click that on, and as you can see, our money is starting to
now
count up.
spacefaring.
GUD has a secret proposal to gain spacefaring technology. So, if we do this... Okay, here's what it'll tell us what happens. If we win, the Evox will be liked with us, we will gain 21,000 credits, and we'll gain a Hydral Tech if we kill all the enemy flagships, and the Evox will become spacefaring. If lost, ignored, or other contracts are taken, then the Evox will dislike us more. So I think we're going to take that, and the reason we're going to take it is that 21k right there. That's real nice. And the Hydral Tech is nice. We are the Hydral, so any tech we get is kind of super awesome. Okay, so those are the Evox. They are allied to us. You can see that over here. You see that the Evox are allies and the Thoraxians are enemies. Where are the Thoraxians? There they are. Wow, so that's it. They've got 3 flagships here. I'm going to leave the settings as they are right now because we're just trying to close distance to start with. And what do we want to hit them with? We want to hit them with mini. Oh, I should have switched it right there. Okay, let's go down on movement. We don't really need any movement. But I do want lots of damage. Damage will be nice because we'll peel through them a little bit Thraxians, I think it is. Yeah, there we go. We rescued their pilots because we can trade them back to alleviate some of the influence we lose for doing this. Holy moly, look at all those little ships they're sending. Okay, there's another one or two up here. Yeah, I'm gonna dial that back and get our speed back up to maximum. So we need to close right now. Look to be in range. And the Thraxians are, once again, these guys are weak to the energy blasters. Okay, so we're gonna cut that down a lot. Add that up a lot. Get this back to 4. And then we're gonna come in and focus our energy. Actually, what are these little guys weak to? These little guys are weak to miniguns. I think we're gonna take a bunch of them. Why did that not do? Oh, I was still on hold fire or something. What the heck? There we go. Now we're killing all the little guys. Good, good. Okay, so we've killed all their little guys. Our shields are in poor shape. I'm gonna dial that back and up our shields. I'll dial everything back and sort of up our shields real quick. Reason for that is once our shields go down, we start taking hull damage, and when we take hull damage, there's a pretty good chance we just die. And that sucks because it costs a ton of money and it sets you back like a year of interstellar time. And in that time, wars can happen and different races can try to annihilate each other from the galaxy, which sucks. Gravity Man's time, folks. Let's burn him to death. And we'll repose because of these missiles. Okay, so they're damaging us reasonably well here, even though we're set to recover as much shield as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna dial this back because we need some more speed. And we're gonna fly over this way. Is that a flagship? I don't even know how to tell if it's specifically a flagship. I think this is. One flagship remaining, yeah, it's gotta be that. But we'll probably get a bonus for however many ships we kill, so we're gonna try to take these guys out too. And we rescued some more pilots, which is wonderful. Alright, loop around with that guy. Oh, that was cool. He shot like a shot when he was spitting a bomb. What do you need to do the weekend? Oh wow, lots of vaccines like up right there. Let's go. What is the hotkey for that? Is there we go. Oh, I bet you it's like ASDF or something. There we go. Minigun time to take these guys out. And we're still on fire. Is it ASDF? Let's find out. Nope. Gee, that hotkey doesn't make sense to us. Of course you could adjust those in the controls, I'm sure. In fact, we should take a look and see if you can in just a second. Shoot him! Get him! Go, 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 go. Come on, finish him off. He's weak. Oh wait, that's right. We're firing with like no power. Where did their... Oh, there's their flagship. He's way out there. Okay. I'm gonna cut back our shields now because we're at full, and we're just gonna blast out and try to catch up with their flagship. Hit D. That is a D, isn't it? It's not. F, G, T, Q? Q is whole fire. I don't know. Okay, so those shortcut keys don't make a whole lot of sense to me. I'm gonna open up the settings real quick and see if we can modify that. Main edit controller, yes we can. Okay, combat. Switch to first weapon, second weapon, switch attack mode from auto fire. Oh, okay, so they're named based upon what they're doing. So target fire is T and things like that. I'm still not a huge fan of that. Like, I think it would be better if they just had them in a sort of arrangement that matched the way that they look in the UI. But that being said, it is not a deal breaker because I feel like this game is just, different enough to stand out. As bad as that might sound to some people. I know some people being different doesn't matter, but I think in this case it really does matter, and it makes all the difference for why this game is enjoyable.
The Evox are now spacefaring.
There we go.
Extreme caution is advised. They are not aggressive, but are incredibly dangerous when cornered. These are the same beings who wiped out most of your population with mysterious technology.
Okay, so we're gonna jump through that tutorial real quick. The black market has appeared. Negotiate with mercs. There's a lot of stuff you need to do. get on the sly, and the black market is where you go. Yeah, so basically the black market gives us a non-affiliated planet that we can go do stuff at to gain access to new missions and things like that. Destroyed all enemy flagships. Armor piercing gained. Okay, so we got apparently armor piercing as a technology. Go up top. Where are you? Hydrotechs. Where's the Hydrotechs? Armor piercing. What the heck? Oh, it may actually be part of like our ship instead of just a flat-out tech. Like I said, guys, I have not had as much time as I'd like to explore this, but I have done a little bit of stuff with it, and we can also check our inventory for the armor-piercing thing. We've got all sorts of goodies here. Captive pilots from the Thoraxians, we've got 12, and we've got 22k now. So what I'm going to do is look at our race relations again. God, the Burlus are fighting with everyone again, except for the 2 people that we have made them be friends with. We did just help the Evuk get spacefaring, and the Thoraxians were actually the next group that we wanted to recruit. Unfortunately, we kind of made them angry, so we're going to come over here and see if we can fix that by giving them all of their prisoners. Prisoner exchange, that's for credits, gift technology. Where's my option to just give them all of their prisoners? Why can't I do that? Okay, let's just gift them all of our tech. And then maybe it'll appear? No, the only thing we can do is exchange prisoners with them. We can't actually trade them for reputation with the Thoraxians. That is a thing because each of the different races have things that are unique about them. Oh, it's probably because we didn't have a diplomat or something. Maybe that was it. Whatever. We got a bunch of money for them. We are friends with them now. That's all that really matters. We can do cooperative research with them, which is where we can research a technology that we need. In fact, if we come in here and we look... here we go. We are behind on improved textbooks and basic subatomic theory, so we're going to go with Thoraxians, and we're going to see if they have any of those. No, they don't, so we can't learn it from them, but we can do research with them on the basic subatomic theory, and that will make them friendlier towards us, I believe. It'll also give us both that technology when we're done. Yep, there we go. 11 solar months, influence with the Thoraxians has gone up, and we help the Thoraxians get basic subatomic theory, along with ourselves. Now if we come back in here, we're also missing improved textbooks, and then this is stuff we should be focusing on, so there's a little bit of a guide here on what we want to do. In the meantime, we are keeping everybody nice and friendly. Keeping people friendly is really good. Here we can come in and customize the abilities and stuff on our flagship. I'm not going to spend too much time going into that. But I am going to take on one more mission, and I'll probably do this one. This will make everybody like us, because we're taking out pirates. I'm good with it. We may not survive this mission, but I wanted to take it because, as you can see, these are the new things that we've unlocked that are part of our ship. Now, each of these things do something special, and when they do it, they send out a pulse EMP that basically gets rid of everything coming after your ship. Sharpshooters as an escort, these are modified snipers that have 2 times as much health and attack. Awesome. Okay, so where's the pirate base? Is that it? That is. There's pirates. Those are allied Thoraxians. Those are pirates. Alright, so what we're going to do here is dial this back quite a bit. I'm going to even everything out to start with. And to fire on the base, we want to be firing the energy blaster. However, do we have anything down here we can use that'll make that nice? Yeah, okay, so we can do stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly this down. Nope. Oh, that's right. You stop moving when you use these, but if you're drifting in a direction, you will continue to drift. What I'm going to do is move forward here and probably begin shooting at this guy. Is it this guy? Yeah, it's this guy, because cleanup on aisle 3 works poorly against them, so we don't want to use that. What we do want to do is keep popping shots at him, and now that we're getting close to this, what we're going to do is drop a bunch of wolves. So we just dropped all these wolf fighters right here. Now they are all in the mix fighting on our side. And we're just going to keep plugging away at stuff. Okay, that's another Akushim's ship. Those are our friends. I don't think that we can control them specifically. But we don't really have a need of controlling them specifically either. Holy crap, everything's, as you can see, everything's starting to get a little bit crazy. It's getting a little bit hard to tell what exactly is going on here. cluster, we just got massively damaged. Okay, I'm gonna pull back all of our weapon stuff. I'm gonna pull this up. And you know what? I may even do this. There you go. We just EMP'd and it cleared that entire, like, firebomb thing they had going on there. Praise God, they just sent another one through and it just tore the crap out of it. Oh, they're sending more. Is it that thing? Oh, it's an artillery turret and we are standing right in the range of it. We need to get the heck out of here, like combat. Oh my God. We're gonna die here. There's just no way. Unless we dive completely out of this right now. Hey, I think we made it. We made it, we made it. And this guy is ready to be minigun. Get him, come on. Stop screwing around. We need to kill people. We are in dire straits here. If our shields do not start regenerating at a rapid rate, we're in trouble. Okay, what can we do here? Disable gravity systems. We can do cloaking device, and we can do transfer power. Oh, wow, you can, like, absorb your shield for tons of damage with that. I'm gonna float. I've never actually done that. There we go. Okay, so doing that actually worked out pretty well for us. Did they take out that turret that was right there? I think they did. Nope, there it is. That's okay, we're not trying to tangle with the turret. We're trying to get a hold of this guy right here. Forward and shoot at that guy. Turrets are too much, we don't want to even try to take them on. What we do want to do is keep tearing out right there. Our shields are back at full, so we're going to turn that down and turn the damage back up. And come down to this way, firing with this tool. There we go. Just keep that damage right there, buddy. Keep that damage right there. Slam him, come on. Get him. Jeez, are they still... Yeah, they're still taking damage. Oh, we won, we blew it up. Nice. Geopolitical fancy analysis enabled RCI data. Okay, so this is the next thing. This game has so many layers. I am 33 minutes in. Oh god, I'm probably going to end it after I explain this next layer, because there's so many layers. But I think this game is amazing. I think it's a completely different take on the 4X genre, and I think it works really, really well. Combat practice, negotiating with mercs. We can buy techs, we can do all sorts of cool stuff here. That is one of the new mechanics. And the RCI thing that it put up is this. So, right here, these guys have a bad economy, they have bad medical, they have bad environmental, they have bad public order. Now, we are the most advanced species in the galaxy as far as science and stuff goes. So we can help out with that, and that's what the new RCI thing is. So right here, their public order is awful, that's how their police force and everything works. So we're going to come over to our friends, the Peltians, and we are going to help them with their public order, which is assist local law enforcement. So we'll take that action, and as we go forward, you'll see that number begins to crawl upward, and we can get it all the way up to, I believe, 100. Oh, the Akushans are attacking the Burlist. We can help the Burlist, or we can help the Akushans. We're not going to do either, though, because we are out of time for this. However, as you can see, this game has tons of depth, and if this is your kind of kick, if you enjoy, like, 4X games and you're looking for something that's just a little bit different, just a little bit outside of that standard formula, this is a great little game, and I recommend you check it out. Thank you guys for watching, and please game responsibly.